A heart-stopping moment caught on camera. This helicopter carrying tourists near Pearl Harbor suddenly plummeting into the ocean just 20 feet from shore. A family of 4, including a 15-year-old boy and the pilot on board. The chopper falling from the sky, then crashing into the water, sinking near the popular Pearl Harbor Visitor Center. Witnesses frantically jumping in to help.
We all jumped the wall and ran over to help. I had everything out of my pockets.
Witnesses say almost immediately 3 people swam to the surface, but the 15-year-old reportedly trapped underwater for several minutes before he was finally pulled out of the wreckage. Oh, God. Yay! First responders performing CPR on the boy before he was transported to the hospital in critical condition.
Maybe 3 minutes that person was underwater, so that was scary.
This morning, the NTSB is investigating what caused this doors-off helicopter to go down. Bystanders say the last thing they heard was the chopper sputtering, then 2 loud bangs before it crashed. Now, in addition to that 15-year-old boy who is still listed in critical condition this morning, 3 other people were taken to the hospital. 1 was released overnight. Now, this tour was run by Genesis Aviation, and at this point, they have no comment. George.
Thanks, Kana. We are joined now by Chris Gardner, who jumped in to save those passengers, and Sean Winrich, who caught that rescue on tape. Thank you both for joining us this morning. And Chris, let me just begin with you. When did you realize what was going wrong, and what did you do?
I heard the helicopter. I did not see it. I just heard it go into what we call auto rotation, and I saw people running and screaming. And
yeah, all your instincts kicked in. What did you see when you got underwater, and how did you guys manage to get that person who's in the belt free?
Pearl Harbor is pretty murky. Luckily, the helicopter is only in about 10 feet of water, and they were fortunate to have been flying with the doors off. Which is a good thing, you know. So those passengers were accessible. Everybody had gotten out except I guess he was a kid in the back.
And you guys had to cut through that seatbelt.
We had a couple other guys in the water with me. Brian, who's a federal police officer, and we had a Navy sailor, and one of them finally got a knife, and we were able to slightly cut through, and it took a long time, 6 or 7 minutes to finally cut through it.
And Sean, as you were there, you just happened to be turning in the direction of the helicopter, right?
I just happened to have, my phone aimed in that direction, and noticed a helicopter flying awkwardly low and essentially coming straight for us. Something I wasn't sure,
Why didn't
but
you
I thought
run?
It'd be cool. At that instant, I did have a momentary fear for, safety of myself and others around, with rotating blades. And you can actually see in the slow motion video where I did actually duck a little bit right after the impact.
And thank goodness now everybody is doing better this morning. Chris, did you ever think about the danger you were putting yourself in? You acted so quickly.
Anybody else would have done the same thing, and there was multiple people that jumped in the water at the same time. So,
and
it's
lot
just,
of people,
the way we do it here in Hawaii.
And a lot of people are grateful that you did. Thanks very much. Thanks for joining us this morning.
All right, aloha.
You're welcome.
All generous instinct right there.
Yeah, nice. That's how they do it there in Hawaii, and hopefully everybody will make that full recovery.